nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Friday, the Los Angeles Lakers will come into town.
And for that game against the Hawks, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
So, what are you looking for, Clark, from the coaches in these early stages of the season?
I think part of it is you like to see coaches not be conservative. You want to see them taking some chances and risks. Fool around with the lineups a little bit. Mix and match combinations. Get creative with your game plans. Try something new and different. All of that could serve you well down the road.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now here's Embiid. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Ross. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Patterson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Martin against DeRozan. Deep 2 from Ross. Rebound by the 76ers. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Now here's Joseph. Following the miss by MP. DeRozan against Martin. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. They kick it out to Green. Embiid with the screen on Joseph. The drive by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Pass to Patterson. And here's DeRozan. Covered by Martin. DeRozan. That's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Joseph, the pass to Patterson. A leaner. 3-pointer. And Simmons with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
MP, no good. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Raptors. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. They came to play every time, and I expect that'll be the case tonight.
MP, no good.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
From outside the arc, and the Raptors miss again. For the Raptors, their last game a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
First one falls for T.J. McConnell. He's checked in for Green. And both free throws good for Ross. 76ers trailing. Charge, a screen on Joseph. Toronto grabs the miss. Pass to Ross. And here is Patterson. Here's DeRozan. Over Martin. And the Raptors miss again.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Here's Charge. And slam dunk by Charge.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And the Raptors with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. McConnell passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Good work that time by Embiid as the screener. He's been working on that part of his game.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And the Raptors with some changes. Damari Carroll comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Powell in for Joseph. Caron Butler's checked in for the 76ers. Sergio Rodriguez comes in for Ben Simmons. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Embiid, the pass to Butler. It's stolen by Carroll. Here's the break. Powell, no one around him. Off target with his 3. Philadelphia shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. A nice shot by Rodriguez.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And it's DeRozan missing.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Embiid with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Outside DeRozan. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Patterson setting the pick for DeRozan. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Here's Embiid. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And this rookie Embiid, boy, he is strong. Excellent at scoring against an aggressive defense.
And the Raptors with some changes. Nogueira, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Pascal Siakam comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Wright in for DeMar DeRozan. And that one misses. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Powell. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam.
What's already impressive about Siakam is the versatility. I mean, right there, making a play for somebody else, not only a scorer.
Rodriguez passes to Charge. Can't connect from short range.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers on top, up 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They host the Kings after this game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand.
Penetrating to the cup, getting downhill. Wow.
Raptors trail by 4. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Siakam has that sinewy build, great length and strength.
Now McConnell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with Kevin Durant joining the Warriors, Clark, they look like one of the greatest teams ever assembled, at least on paper.
Absolutely. I mean, they've got an unbelievable roster of talent. But I think they've got to win it all before we mention them among the all-time great teams, Kevin. I mean, the 86 Celtics, the 96 Bulls, or even the 01 Lakers. They've got some work to do to be in that category.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And right, here we go. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, DeMar DeRozan.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort.
Robinson's checked in for the 76ers.
I like to see that kind of decisive movement, driving hard when he has an opening.
Out to the right wing. Powell outside. Right, left side. Just 5 on the clock. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now, here's McConnell. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Down low, here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Throwing it down, leave nothing to chance.
And the Raptors call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the Raptors with some changes. Terrence Ross is checked in for Damari Carroll. DeRozan comes in for Powell. And it's Joseph in for Wright. And then for Philadelphia, MP's checked in for Robinson. Martin comes in for Butler. And Simmons subbed in for Sergio Rodriguez. Now here's DeRozan. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
McConnell with it. He's covered by Joseph. And Green slams it in.
That's just great communication. MP already reliable in that regard.
Here's Joseph. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Nogueira. Now here's Ross. Outside, Joseph. Nogueira gets a screen for Joseph. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Joseph kicks to DeRozan from 15 feet away, and it's MV with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Green. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. And it's Martin missing. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Joseph dishes to Nogueira. Nogueira gets a screen for DeRozan. And there's Nogueira on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Some changes for Toronto. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nogueira. And it's Patterson in for Pascal Siakam. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Noel. And Dario Saric subbed in for TJ McConnell. Martin goes in. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's DeRozan. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Here's Joseph. Saric grabs the board.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Embiid gets to Saric. 1:56 left to play in the first half. Here's Simmons. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Ross from about 19 feet. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now here's Ross, following the miss by MP. Valanciunas passes to DeRozan. There's a screen. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The Raptors need to get a shot. Valanciunas, good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Here's Simmons. The rebound by Patterson. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Joseph. Fires for 3. Patterson, that's good. Patterson's got 6 points.
You can tell he's been well-schooled, well-coached. Knows when to kick it out to get that three-point chance.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Hey, clearly this is where Simmons wants to be scoring the ball. As close in as possible.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Joseph, the pass to DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he's good on the second.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. DeRozan with it. There's the triple. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now here's Simmons. And that one is good. Simmons got his second bucket tonight.
And the rookie, Simmons, using his size to his advantage there. Nice execution.
And Valanciunas kicks to Patterson. Left side, DeRozan. Over Martin. DeRozan's shot is off.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Offensive rebound. Saric. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls from Saric.
At the line for the 76ers.
Saric nails them both. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 10. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Here's DeRozan. He gets it in there. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect this shot.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
That's just excellent awareness right there. I mean, sensing the defensive overcommitment and then taking advantage of it, that's good basketball.
And Simmons slams it in.
Remarkable athleticism of Simmons right there. Driving to the cup. When he's doing that, you need to get out of his way.
Raptors trail by 7. Joseph looking over the floor. Pass to DeRozan. And he comes up with the deuce. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Ross with the steal. Joseph against Simmons. Outside DeRozan. Clock at 6. Good. The time running down on the shot clock. Now just a 3-point Philadelphia lead. Simmons against Joseph. And they double up Simmons. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And here is Ross. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Martin, the pass to MP. Embiid with the screen on Ross. The drive by MP.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Here's Joseph. No scoring in this one. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. For 3, Ross. Good defense by MP.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
Powell, he's jacked in for Toronto. The 76ers also with the sub. TJ McConnell, he's jacked in for Green. Now here's Simmons. He's got 8. No good there. Nice D from Valanciunas. Raptors trail by 3. Out to the wing. Saric against Powell. Pass to Patterson. And stolen by Simmons. Knocks it loose. Powell with the steal. Here's Joseph. Here's Valanciunas. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Joseph. And he converts the layup.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
McConnell against Joseph. A second chance effort. Joseph with the rebound. And here's Toronto. They're on a 13-4 run. 1:57 left to play in the third. Here's Ross. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And the Raptors call time here. And the Raptors with some changes. Siakam is checked in for Patterson. Tamari Carroll comes in for Ross. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Corey Joseph. Then for the 76ers, Noel's checked in for Saric. Butler comes in for Kevin Martin. And it's Sergio Rodriguez in for Ben Simmons. VanVleet can't get it to go.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
In the corner, Rodriguez with it. Back to Noel. Powell with the steal. To the inside. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Siakam.
Pascal's a young guy that plays with tremendous intensity. He will not back up at all.
There's a screen by Noel. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Up top, Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
Not sure many defenders will be able to guard Embiid inside.
VanVleet against Rodriguez. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Nogueira, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's DeRozan in for Fred VanVleet. Raptors trail by 5. Outside DeRozan. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Oh, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game. Rodriguez against DeRozan. Rodriguez passes to McConnell. Outside, Green. Noel, a screen on Siakam. The drive by MP. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Oh, power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
Siakam inside. Guarded by Green. DeRozan inside. Working on Rodriguez. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from DeMar DeRozan. Green with a screen on DeRozan. Rodriguez goes in, and he lays it straight in.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now, here's DeRozan. Inside, and stolen by Noel. And here we go, MP heading to the hoop.
Big time hustle from MP on the break that time. That's what you need from your young fellas.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Pass to Powell. It's Carroll on the wing. Raptors moving the ball around. DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
DeRozan against Green. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Raptors call timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Valanciunas is checked in for Nogueira. Patterson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Ross is checked in for DeMar Carroll, and it's Joseph in for Norman Powell. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, game rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Simmons, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Simmons dishes to Green. Embiid sets the pick for MP. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Green.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now, here's DeRozan. Pass to Ross. Clock at 4. Here's Patterson. And Embiid pulls it down.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Char just screen on Ross. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 9 points. Lots of room. Embiid with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
DeRozan pulls it down. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Now, Valanciunas.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
At the line.
Good on the second free throw. Philadelphia leading by 8. Simmons looking it over. Char just screen on Joseph. And there's the dunk.
I like the decision by Simmons. Comfortable with the rock. Ben has a really good feel for his age.
Toronto shooting 41% for the game. Now here's DeRozan. Here's Valanciunas. Down it!
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. against Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Here's Embiid. And stolen by Patterson. DeRozan. Strong move off the glass.
Just so good finishing around the goal. DeMar is tremendous in the paint.
Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Finishing things off there with a dump.
Raptors trail by 8. Now Joseph takes the 3. Simmons there for the rebound. The 76ers shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Embiid with the screen on Ross. The drive by Embiid. Trying again.
And when that ball gets down low to Embiid, it's a wrap for the defense. Game over.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. Both good from the line that time.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Toronto calls timeout. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Set your move. Everybody get down. Give yourself a round of applause.
DeRozan. Good work there as it goes down. Now here's Simmons. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Charge a screen on Joseph. Layup no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
So the 76ers win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now our player of the game, Ben Simmons.